This was a few years ago. I had a little job at a convenience store. It was like a beacon for the couple of people that would come early on in my night shift, their tired eyes ready to go home. Since I didn't have a car yet, I had to walk. The fastest way there was a short, about 10 minutes of walking through the woods behind my house, which was already creepy for me. Often I would hear noises around me, and like any normal person, shake it off as some small animal, but a few times I would hear larger footsteps or see something at the corner of my eye. I would just walk faster to get through the woods. On one of my last days at working at the little convenience store, I was putting on my vest and doing my hair to make it look less of a nappy mess. At this point in my life, it was hard for me. I felt alone. No one was there. So that makes what I'm about to say hard for me to even believe. I was getting my last things together when I heard tapping at the window next to me. I quickly shut the blinds that I had forgotten to close. Thinking I was just crazy, I started my trek through the woods, looking around me before I went into the abyss. On the way there, I could feel something staring at me, so I walked faster. I walked a couple feet until I heard a large crunching through the dead leaves and branches on the ground, and then it stopped when I did. I backed up against a tree, looking around with the flashlight on my phone. Nothing. I stood there, frozen, as I felt the tree I was behind moving. I looked up in the darkness to see a tan creature. I stood there frozen, my heart jumping in my chest, its beady, lifeless eyes looking at me, but most unsettling was its smile, almost as if it wanted me to trust it. But my instinct told me otherwise. So I ran through the trail faster than ever. I could hear it right behind me, almost reaching me. It started speaking in broken English. Come. Its raspy voice, it kept repeating as if it was trying to say it like a normal human. Come. Leaves crunched as it ran after me. Come. Come. Its raspy, unhuman-like voice was getting louder as if demanding I stop running from it. I knew that if I stopped, I would likely not live long enough to get to my pathetic night shift job. Come. This time the voice was much more human. I finally got to the field and down the hill. I could see the convenience store's bright light illuminating the surrounding field. I ran straight down. I could still hear it crunching through the dewy but dry grass. Finally, I reached the door to the store, yelling gibberish about the creature right behind me. When I got inside, the daytime employee asked me what was wrong. I told them what happened, and she didn't believe me. She laughed in my face and told me she was going home. She left to go in the back room to gather her things, and that's when I heard the tapping at the door. Nothing was there, though. She came back and then left the store. A day later, I found out she was missing. The police came in and asked me questions. I didn't tell them about the creature, even though I knew in my heart what happened to her. Nowadays, I have a car, and I carry a pocket knife always. I occasionally hear tapping, but all I can do is make sure my house is secure with cameras and my 3 dogs. I am currently working on my associate's degree at a nearby college.